learn how to change the back brake pads on a 2014 GMC Terrain. First you need your lug wrench, and you're going to loosen every lug. So righty tighty, lefty loosey. And okay, step 2, we need our jack. We're going to jack up the car. You don't want to put it on the plastic part. You want it on the hard surface. And I have this just up underneath here because I lost a little rubber piece that stays on it, so I just raked it a little bit. So make sure your car's up. Okay, that's good. Ta-da! Okay, I have all my lugs off. I like to use the same box that I got the brake pads in because I'm notorious for losing things. So, now that they're all off, I'm going to take the tire off. I'm going to move it somewhere, out of the way. And then here it is. Here's the mother load. Ready? Okay, now we're at the caliper. We're going to loosen that with a 14mm wrench and go inwards. Okay, I'm having trouble, so I need leverage. So you grab another one, put it on the inside, and then I can give myself leverage like that. See? Look like a charm. Pretty loose. Sometimes they put it on too tight. And then, ta-da! Okay, and now we're gonna set it free. And then you never want to let it hang. You always want to have it like face up and sitting right here on this bracket. I still have these two in my hand. I'll put them in the box so I don't lose them. And then here are the brake pads. And then I'll show you that. Hold on 1 second. Okay, and then this is where they're at. You have one on each side. The pad's like on the inside. I always like to use the flathead screwdriver to loosen it. Let me show you all the difference real quick. This right here is the old one, and this is a new one. See the difference? Gross. It's horrible. Okay, so I'm going to get both of those off. Same with this one, it's equally as bad. And then you want to make sure, since this one was on the back, I had it like this. And I'm going to find the twin to that, which is this one. So they both look the same. You want to make sure this wire part's out. And then you take it and you squeeze it in here. Pops right in. And then I'm going to get a closer view of when I do the first one. So, here's this. Goes in just like this. Here's your two little things right there, the little pinchers, and it pops right in, just like that. Ta-da! Okay, and then now that I have that done, I have my caliper, this right here that goes over top of this. I took one of the old brake pads and put it right over top of this. And I took my C-clamp and I'm now going to compress that all the way down, because the brake pads that were on there before, they were a lot thinner, and this is going to be a lot more difficult to put on. So we are going to compress it down. That way you don't have to bleed the brakes. And then loosen that. Ta-da! Okay, and now that that's nice and compressed and flush, I am going to slide that back in. so it's even. These you want to push back. It's like kind of springy. And then you want to put these back on. Like so. And then both of those go on. Make sure you're even. Ta-da! And now I'm tightening this part because this is moving a lot and you want to make sure it's as tight as possible. That is something you don't want loose. So I have leverage with my two. That one's tight. Now I'm going to tighten this one. And I forgot to mention that I use the jack stands as well as a backup. Always safe. I've got mine right beside the other jack in case something happens. You have a backup. Always be safe, and keep your emergency brake on as well. And the chunks of wood underneath your front tires. And then now we grab the tire. And we put it back on, and when you put the lug nuts back on, you want to do it like as in like the figure 8. That's just how I was taught, so there you go. Okay, and then now I'm in the car. My emergency brake is still on, and I'm gonna pump the brakes, and that's so that all the brake fluid goes all the way through until you have more resistance. And that's it. That's all. That's the whole shebang.